most everybody is at work. So I'm just going to do this live. And whoever joins. And if you can't catch it live, you can see it later. So this is just going to be specifically, I cannot talk, for Capricorn. We're going to see how November is going to go down. Hey, Patricia. I'm doing good. How about you? I guess I assumed everybody was going to be at work. So I'm in the mood today to do a reading. Like, if y'all know me, I was always on here. I had like a consistency, but for some reason the past like 2 months, mainly when I got back from California, hey mommy too, I just feel like I've been a different person. Like, I'm starting to see the lies, the BS, and I've seen it before, but it's like even more so now. So I just been really chilling, y'all. I'm good. Nothing's wrong with me. I just really been chilling. That's kind of like I have a new perspective on life. So I'm going to actually do something different, and I'm going to start with tarot. Hey, Marcy. Because I usually start with my oracle cards. Also, speaking of oracle cards, my Ghetto Messages deck is supposed to come in next week. By end of this week, next week. So I will be doing a reading when that comes in. That's pretty much the main update right now. I can't wait. I don't know if I'm going to go with that website moving forward, though, because it kind of had like a fraudulent, well, it looked like it was fraudulent, or they suspected it was fraudulent. So I'm not sure if I want to put money down, like serious money on that. So we'll see. But, hey, Vibrant. I think I just seen your, what's that called? TikTok. But yeah, I just came back from Sprouts. And that place is expensive as hell. I'm doing good. I had to go get a cavity filled. So yes, I got a cavity. But yeah, so we're just gonna see what's going on. I've been really done with the dating scene, just slightly, because I kind of went back. I think I went on Tinder, and tell me why it crashed. So I was like, maybe that's a sign I don't need to be on there, because I don't think I'm going to meet my person on there. But aside from that, I really just been low-key and just chilling. So we're going to see what's going on. I'm going to see how long we're going to be on today, because I know everybody has some things to do. But let's see. Alright, so I'm going to start with the tarot. I'm going to use the angel ones, because I feel like that's the vibe that I'm on right now. Angel Wisdom Tarot. And yes, I'm probably a little ashy, y'all, but bear with me. Hey, everybody coming through. All right, so let's see. Let's think real hard, y'all, okay? Because we need to have some good moments coming. So for November, what is Capricorn? What the energy is for Capricorn? What is going to happen? What's going on? So we're just going to do general, and then we'll build from there. Capricorn needs to know by November. Okay, we got 2 so far. I'm gonna read these in the upright. Goodness gracious, 5 of Cups. It said focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. So something in November, y'all, because I don't like this card in the terms. Something could be happening in November that you weren't expecting. I don't like that. So we're going to keep going, but I have to keep it real. So focusing on the negative. So this could actually be a reminder to you guys not to focus on the negative. I know that Capricorns are pessimistic sometimes. And it's because we probably put a lot of energy into things, and when it doesn't go our way, we kind of feel some type of way about it. So just be mindful of your thoughts in November. I don't know if some of you have some, issues with your family, because, that's a time where families come together. But it's kind of like you're trying to withhold emotion. There could be people offering you something and it's just not right, or it's cloaked in something negative. We also have Five of Wands, so we have 5 back to back. Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Good Lord. I'm trying to have something positive. Why is this coming out? Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. So, yeah, this again is something about some type of decision that you're going to have to make in November. And it's going to cause a lot of upheaval and a lot of emotional situation. And this is kind of like someone else could be coming involved with this too. Because it says walk away from the drama unless the situation is really worth your time. So this could be at work. It could be, people irritating you. Because that's kind of the vibe that I was on like last month. I don't know. People's getting on my nerves. But we have 2 5s. So that could be your life path number or that can mean something for you. I'm not too sure. Y'all could look it up. Look up the number 5, angel number. This could also be something about a masculine too. So I don't know if this is specifically for masculine Capricorns or if there's a masculine that is starting to ramp up and there's something that needs to be done. So there could be someone coming towards you and maybe it's causing a conflict in their life. But we're going to see what's going on. Oops. So we have the Chariot. And I'm reading these all in the upright. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Look, it's another 5. And this is the 5 of Swords. I cannot make this up. And it's masculine energy. This has something to do with a masculine that you guys are dealing with. Because I kind of feel like this is not y'all. I feel like there's a masculine that has to make some type of decision that's going to cause some type of issue. Maybe someone got with somebody, took a job, and it just didn't turn out right. But this right here, there's something about a decision. It could be a final decision that somebody's making. It says an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. So I started talking about dating. So maybe some of you are getting back out there and you're realizing this stuff. And I said something about detecting BS. This is about moving forward. So it said rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, and public recognition. So you're probably going to be recognized for something because you made a decision to walk away. So for those of you, if this is a relationship situation, if you walked away from something that was not giving you what you desired in that connection, you're going to be rewarded with someone else coming in that's going to be better for you. If this is a job that you walked away from, because you were having conflicts with your supervisor, coworkers, and it just wasn't making you happy and you didn't trust them, you're going to be recognized and given something better. So this is about taking gambles and just being watchful of other people. Because not everybody's going to have the same as you. The same thought process. And these are masculines. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this is specifically just for y'all or if it's your masculine as well. Whoever you got on your mind, a man or something. That's crazy. I think all the 5's gone. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, LS put in there, y'all. 555 is changed. So what else does Capricorn need to know for November? So when I do my readings, if anyone's new here, I kind of just go with what I'm feeling. So I try to put everything into it because it doesn't necessarily always have to be about love and relationships unless I get that feeling. It can go either way, and I think that's a problem in the tarot world that we try to like force it to be just about relationships, and it doesn't have to be. And I also get that you guys don't want conflict. So you are going to be walking away from anything that causes you any type of grief in November. It don't matter who it's from. We have the Hermit. So time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. So some of you might be noticing a lot of people are coming to you, asking you for your opinion about things. You bring someone peace as well, because your spirit and your heart is pure. Like, you don't have any negativity, and people seek out your light. So the Chariot and the Hermit. It's like people are coming to you because you don't have the problems that they have. So in November, just be mindful of that too. That a lot of people may come to you for some type of understanding about things, but don't let them dump that on you. And that's something my mom always tells me. Don't let them dump it on you, because that's their journey to figure out. I'm getting Scorpio. I think Scorpio season's coming up, right? I'm getting Scorpio, even though this is Virgo. I'm getting Scorpio and Cancer here. Someone could be trying to fight something. I feel like somebody's living a double life, or they're in two worlds. It's like someone's trying to be peaceful and happy, yet they're doing things that are the complete opposite. And I really feel like there's a masculine, like it's heavy masculine energy here that I feel is having an issue with this. Someone could also have a gambling problem, but I think it's more so of making the wrong choices and then becoming upset about it because it becomes a chaotic thing. And this is kind of reminding me of like the grass isn't greener on the other side. So it's kind of like someone chose like a lifestyle of partying, drugs, um, alcohol, all of that, but there's something better on the other side. And they just have to be honest with themselves and be realistic about it. This could be someone that's also self-absorbed slightly. It's like it's all about them, and their selfish ways get them involved in something that's an issue. Oh, it is Scorpio season. Yes, this is fire here too. Babies coming through. Let me get one more, because I'm trying to look at the cards. I'm trying to slow my mind down, because sometimes I could be like going off fast. Here goes another major arcana. So the top three are all fives, and the bottom three are all major arcana. So we have the Magician here. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So this is going back to you making sure that you do what is necessary for yourself. And this is the same person. I just noticed that. So it's about having a positive mindset. That's the same person. Having a positive mindset and really focusing on where's your next step, what's your next direction, where do you see life headed, removing yourself from anything that's going to cause you your peace, or cost you your peace, I should say, and making sure that if you're looking for something greater than what you're at right now, whether it be a job, a relationship, a home, a house, home and a house, said that same thing. If you're trying to find something else, you have to believe that you're worth it. You have to believe that it's going to happen. That's only part of it. And that's what people feel like when they say manifest. Everybody can say, oh, you can manifest someone into your life, which is true, but you also have to put the work in. Like, it's not like an easy, quick fix. And anything that's easy and quick is not always good long term. So this is definitely something you need to pay attention to. Meditate more. Be at peace. Do things that are fun for you. Focus on you. Got a little tickle in my throat. Some of you are actually writing more in your journal, and you are actually writing down your goals. But when it says magic is alive, that means that things are just going to happen for you left and right if you're putting in that energy to it, the work. It's like you guys have finally found your way. And you're showing others. So some of you could be showing someone else how to be peaceful, how to be less chaotic. And I'm getting twin that's like popping in my head. It could definitely be somebody that you feel you're meant to be with, but because they're into this energy of resisting change is what I'm seeing, they're getting like the residual, but they're not fully there yet. So instead of focusing on them, you have to focus on yourself and continue to do what's right for you. And some people are not going to like that, especially with Capricorn. Capricorns are always helpful, and we always look out for everyone. But I think it's a season for you to look out for yourself. And it's time for you to be selfish. And that's probably why I was picking that up, because I said that that's kind of the energy I'm getting, is some type of selfishness. But I feel it's it's good for you guys because Capricorns are always doing something, especially for others. And it's like people rarely do for you. So, hey, Tamara. Hey, Rare Jim. Hey, everybody coming in. Sorry, I'm focused on it. We're going to get to the juicy stuff later, okay? In just a second. I'm going to get all of it, the work. We're going to see what all that's about. Something about clear mind. You have to have a clear mind right now. You guys are going to start experiencing a lot of things, a lot of emotions, a lot of change. At the bottom, we have renewal. Here goes another major arcana. I don't know which one this is, though. I know I've heard of the Chariot and the Hermit and the Magician, but this one I forgot. I want to say it's, I think it's the one with the T. Is there a T? Temperance. I think that's what that is. But it says, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. I cannot make that up, y'all. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. See, when I don't do readings, sometimes I feel like I'm going to, like, lose. Because this ain't all about me. This ain't me. I can't take full credit. But I feel like I'm going to lose my gift. But it's like when I come through, it's really for a reason. I don't want to just crank out something just because. And so this is confirmation for me that, you know, this is a time where you guys need to hear this. It says clarity on your life purpose. That's probably why you're going into this hermit mode. You know, all the fives, and we have the Chariot. Like, you guys have finally put your foot down. You refuse to let anyone ever change who you are. And I don't know if you guys experience that, but I get that a lot where people are constantly trying to change me to fit what they would do. And life can't be like that. Everybody's going to do something different. And I feel like when they do that, the confusion comes in. You know, trying to figure out, like, well, damn, what do I do? Trying to please people. And you can't be a people pleaser all the time. We also have the Knight of Wands. So this is fire energy. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action, trust your instincts, stay focused, a passionate relationship. So there could be a relationship coming towards you, but it's something that is kind of like time sensitive. There's something that's going to be time sensitive in November. Could deal with finances. We're going to figure out what that is. But it says trust your instincts. So you have to trust that what you're feeling is true. And believe it. And trust. And make sure you stay focused. So for those of you that are going to be getting into a relationship, it is going to be passionate. But you also have to remember, don't lose yourself. And that's something that I've noticed with a lot of like friends and family. They tend to lose themselves when they get into a relationship. And I can honestly say the two relationships, because the real relationships, I should say, the two real relationships I've been in, I've never changed myself. And that's something I pride myself in, because if you get in relationships, oftentimes, like I said, people start to act like the other person or do things that are going to please the other person. You have to remember that you're a human too. You're just adding another human into the equation. But this is saying don't forget who you are. Because I feel like we're in a society now where people want you to do what they want. It's like real pure selfishness. And there could be good selfishness when you've been the person that's been walked over all the time and now you're focusing on yourself. That's not really being selfish, but of course it kind of falls into the category slightly. But selfish in a negative way is someone just doing whatever's going to please them and make them better or make them have a happier life. Oops. Dang, 2 cards already trying to pop out. We got co-create and treasure island. So yeah, something great. You're going to find something great. Or maybe someone's going to find you. Hoping the Capricorn for you. That had nothing to do with the audacity. He said with the audacity. And you know what? That's crazy because there has been a shift. If you're in your 30s, you can see that the dating game has changed. And it's changed in a negative way, in a sense, because social media is more prevalent. When I was young, social media was just now starting to take off. Like in the 90s, the late 90s, Amazon was not what it looks like now. Now you can go on Amazon and it's like perfect. But like every aspect, I think I got blocked yesterday by some guy on Facebook dating. And it's funny because I already knew what he was doing, but I was entertaining it because I was bored. He literally was telling me a sob story. And I guess he wanted me to say, oh, you need help, you can come stay with me. And mind you, I don't know this person from Adam. Like, I don't know who the hell this person was. And it's crazy because I said, you shouldn't, I said, sounds like you have a lot going on. I said, you shouldn't be focused on dating if you still have all that going on. And he blocked me. And I just laughed because people don't want to hear the truth. And it's so crazy. And it's even more important. And I keep saying crazy, not like crazy, crazy, but it's important that if you're an empath, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are, that you protect yourself because it's like they can sniff us out. Those of them, the narcissists, which we call them, but any toxic person can sniff out an empath. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just their negative energy that's attracted to us or whatever, the light, but they can sniff it out. So we have to be extra cautious when we're getting involved with people and not second guess ourselves from what we're feeling. And I think that's where we go wrong sometimes. Especially as Capricorns, because we really don't trust people that easily, but when we do, it's really hurtful and hard to just walk away. So that's what I'm getting with that. Someone could be mirroring your positive side, so there could be someone, an alternate person. Their name could have a CJESMRZ. Doesn't have to be, but look, my nose is itching. Unwise choice. Yeah, so basically avoiding people that have lack integrity. Sorry, I just spaced out a little bit. But yes, the dating game is annoying. And you know what? We shouldn't have to be alone forever, but I'm at a point where if I'm alone for the rest of my life, it is what it is. Because I refuse to like go through any more heartbreak. Like I promised myself. So when you guys promise yourself something, make sure that you are loyal to your own promise. Yeah, CE. Look at that. CJE is here. I never noticed those, but I've been trying to really like get as much information from the cards as possible because I think as readers we try to hurry up and we don't notice things. But somebody's wish is going to be granted though for sure in November, and it's because of all your hard work. So just be on the lookout for that. I got that ear on. Look, not for you. So this is clarifying the focusing on the negative. So you're basically saying that being negative is not for you. That's not a good look for Capricorn. Because when you get stuck into that, then you overthink, your anxiety gets high. And it's basically saying that not everything that you do is going to be for you. So this could be some realization about a job. This could be realization about how you treat family, how you talk to the family, or what you do to the for the family, I should say. Something's not for you, and it's like you've been patient. You've been patient. Yeah, so things are not turning out the way that they envisioned. So there's something that you have to come to a realization about. And we have Yang here. So didn't I tell you guys about this masculine energy? I cannot make this up. I promise you. Like, I'm literally flipping the cards. So definitely fire energy here. So it could be a fire sign. Maybe the fire sign that you're dealing with needs to realize that you're not for them. Or they're not for you, I should say. But definitely there's a lot of ambition and there's a lot of masculine energy surrounding this. Whatever this situation is. I don't know if someone's going to get a promotion because they're a man. I don't know. Maybe you guys are in your masculine energy, which has happened before. Round and round. And this is clarifying the Five of Swords. Unwise choices. Things going in a circle. So somebody here, whether it be you guys or someone that you're dealing with, has not learned a lesson yet. They keep going in circles. They haven't gotten off that train yet. It just keep going. They haven't made the necessary changes. And the weird thing about it is that this person is actually spiritual. And they just haven't tapped into it yet. They keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And they're wondering why. I feel like this person's getting desperate. They're just choosing anything now. For some of you, there's some masculine here that uses women for money. And that's not what... And he gets the same outcome every time because that's not what he really wants. He wants a real committed relationship. But whoever he's trying to go towards is not going to accept him because he's not driven. You're more masculine than them, is what popped up in my head. There's a Chariot here. We have chaos and conflict with the Chariot. So yeah, you guys are moving away from chaos and conflict. This is not a way to be. Like anybody, like this is my pet peeve actually. I do not like chaos and I do not like conflict. At all. And there's 33 here. So definitely you guys are moving away from that. Because you're on a new path now. So for some of you, you've gone through another update is what I'll call it. And you're going to be moving on forward in a different light. In a more peaceful light. You're even going to check yourself. Before you become angry. Before you have all this, you know, anger in you. You're going to think about the situation first. But don't hesitate to match energy. Why's the Hermit here? Look at that. Soulmates is here with the Hermit. So it could be a Virgo that is actually your soulmate. Or because you have been meditating and taking your time and being more patient, somebody that is really going to love you is coming through. Now for me, my definition of soulmate is somebody that you just can't... How do I say it? It's somebody that comes into your life and just gives you something that helps you along the way. This is showing love. So maybe someone's going to come into your life and show you some love. I don't know if it's going to be a forever thing, but November could be a month where you're going to meet someone or your other half. And this is a divinely guided situation because it looks like there's a person in the cloud. So it's kind of like somebody's been pushing you guys together. So for some of you, it could be that you're being pushed together back with the person that you thought you would never be with. Only time will tell on that one. What about the Magician? Message in a bottle. So yeah, again, there's something about messages. There's something about positive affirmations, writing something down, something that you may have put on hold a while back is coming to the surface. Maybe someone's going to be reaching out to you in November, sending you a message, something that they've always wanted to say, expressing their feelings is what I'm getting. Somebody wants to call you and express their feelings. Or communicate, I should say. They've been holding on to this for a minute. And they had to believe in themselves to be able to come towards you and say what they need to say. So that's for the love portion. I do feel like there could be somebody coming in November for you. Even if it's just a temporary thing, I feel like this person is going to show you a different life. Whoever this person is, and I'm just gonna say it, I know this is not gonna apply to everybody. They could be a gang member. Cause this look like the I don't know, that look like the Pyru sign. I don't know. Am I tripping? I could be tripping. But it looks like a gang sign, like somebody's trying to hide some type of gang sign. I'm being super goofy, but that's what I just noticed the hand down there. Let me see. How did that look like a gang sign? For a blood, like Pyru or something. I don't know. Somebody might be trying to be loyal to the wrong thing. Because this is like as above, so below type of thing. So someone is trying to be in both worlds. And that's where fault comes in. Like that's where things don't turn out right. When you're trying to do both negative and good. If that makes sense. Which we're not all 100% perfect. I'm not saying that. But I feel like this is the type of person that will go to a club on Saturday, smoke, drink, sleep around with somebody in the bathroom, and then go to church the next day. Which that's a lot of people, right? Oops, I put it in the backwards. So yeah, somebody could be mustering up the courage to tell you something. And that kind of makes me nervous though, because I feel like it's not what you wanted to hear, but I kind of feel like it's needed to say. So you guys could be saying something to somebody else that needed to be said. Bottom, we have all that glitters. So this is about being cautious of things that appear to be nice for you but aren't. Kind of like a be mindful type of thing. But I feel like this is blessed too. Someone could be laying down their mask as well. Or could be having a mask and they're trying to walk away from that image. We have flexible. So this is about having a little fun too. Like you're not like a statue or something. You're easily adaptable. Let's just say that. That's how I feel about Capricorns. Capricorns can make changes. They can do anything they put their mind to. Oh, damn. See, and Otis, I always say that a lot. Men can get scammed. That's what I personally tried to tell some guy a long time ago, and he didn't believe it, and it ended up happening. So sometimes you just have to watch what people are doing, what they're saying, and kind of come up with your own idea of how you feel around them. There's been people I've been around that I did not like their energy, and I just couldn't be fake. I had to stay away from them. Every time I seen them, I would feel angry. And I've had people like that at work. That's why these jobs can stop forcing people to be friends with each other or talk to each other, because I don't like you. I'm there to make my money and go home. Now, in the process, if I talk to you and I'm cool with you like that, then so be it. But outside of that, you better leave me alone. What else is Capricorn? Conclusions are within reach. So yeah, November, something is gonna solidify something you've been thinking about. I'm really getting a job. So for some of you in November, you're gonna realize that this job is just not the right one for you. And something major could happen to where you finally say, you know what, like I'm tired of this. So whether it's a job, relationship, whatever, there's something that's gonna be ending because it wasn't for you. Damn, I can't even pick up the Be bold and make the first move. So this is about that ambition. We do have the Five of Wands, and we also have the Yang, which is masculine energy and fire energy. So this is about saying, you know, take a step forward. You know, if some of you are used to just being in the back and silent, you know, you might have to do something to change. It could be changing your perspective or changing the outcome of something by making that first move. So this is about putting you in control in November. Yeah, karma always comes back to people. Like, you don't even have to do nothing. Like, that's why now when people do me dirty and act a certain way, I just smile because I know that eventually if your heart is in the wrong place, you're going to feel it. No doubt about it. Expect powerful change. And this came out a couple of months ago. I can't remember what reading. But it says there's going to be a powerful change. So whether it be with you or someone connected to you, it's going to be something major that's going to sit someone down, or it's going to shift and change how things progress. Because all someone was doing was going in circles. They weren't making changes because they were doing the same thing. There's going to be something major that's going to happen that's going to change someone's perspective. So somebody might lose it all. I'm getting somebody could get somebody pregnant and they weren't expecting to have children and they didn't want a child. There's something that something unexpected that's going to be happening in November, and that's scary. I don't like surprises. So I hope this ain't for me. It's time to release negativity. So full moon in Scorpio. So this season, Capricorn, you need to release negativity. There's already been a card that talked about negativity. So this month, I challenge you guys to think positive. So if you get frustrated with something, try to think of the positive things about that, because I feel like the energy is very strong. And if you stay in that negative space as we move forward, I feel like it's going to be something that's going to linger and it's going to be hard to reverse. So this is reminding you not to get into that deep space. And I really feel like somebody's going to test you as well with this chaos and conflict, because this person, you agitate people. They see that you're moving into a better space mentally and physically. And it's time to get released. So somebody is mad that you released them because they were not conducive to your health, your well-being, your life purpose. And it's going to ramp up. Somebody's like super frustrated. I would love a spiritual, I've told y'all from the beginning, I just don't like my tub. I really don't. Your commitment is being tested. So what did I just say? And your commitment is being tested. So there could be a Virgo testing you, which I don't like people who test. But I feel like whatever you're doing now is going to test you for if you're ready for a relationship or you're ready for some type of major commitment to something. And that's why we have this peaceful mindset. It's instead of negativity. So there's something about purging negativity that's important for November. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So yeah, you have to believe in yourself. That's why we have the Magician here. And we have this message in the bottle. It's kind of like a reminder, something that you told yourself. It could be something you promised yourself a long time ago that's going to come back to the surface in November. So maybe you said, I'm not going to mess with this person no more. Maybe that person going to come back and it's going to be like a final test. Like, I feel like you're constantly being tested, but this one is like a major thing. If you go backwards, you could actually lose a lot more, if that makes sense. Bottom of the deck, we have a new start is coming. Look at that. Powerful change. New start is coming. This came out, I think, in October's reading. So I feel like everything's kind of ramping up to that final. And there's a lot of purple too. So we already know that's about intuition. Step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to be different. You're gonna have to move away from what you thought you knew. Get out there and try things. That came out in one of these. Which one was it? Taking a chance. I felt that one. All right, let's see what's going on with work. I'm starting to get sleepy and I'm hungry too. So I think I'm taking me a little quick nap and then wake up and eat. We're going to get some of this out. And then I haven't used these in a minute. All right, so let's look at this work situation or honest messages. I put most of the work ones in here. So let's see what's going on with that. Damn. Okay, I thought I lost. You know what? Virgos are actually kind of sneaky. They're sneaky. They hide a lot of stuff. And you would never know until it actually happens. And I think most of that, they don't want people in their business. Let's see. You say you don't want to psych this up. And it's both male and female. I'm just going to say that. Because I have interactions with females. So, yeah. And I would say they're a little bit more bossy than Capricorns. Capricorns get a bad name. Yeah, I would say any fire sign is sneaky. What do they need to know about work? I'll see if we can try and see what it's going to say. After we're finished with this. What does Capricorn need to know in November about work? What's Capricorn do? Yes, my chair is still cracking, y'all. Dang, it's silent on the work. Only one fell out so far. This isn't even work. I am involved with multiple people. You are one of many. So for some of you, take heed that if you are talking to somebody, this person's also talking to other people, which is not a bad thing all the time. You know, I know we want all the attention on us, but if you're just dating, you shouldn't feel obligated until you're ready to settle down. But if you're looking for something, you know, that's, what is that called? I just went blank. Committed. If you're looking for a more committed relationship, then and you find out someone's talking to other people, you have a right to walk away. So let's just say honest messages for Capricorn, because clearly that was not about work. Unless it's the multiple people at work that are trying to set you up on something or involved in something. The betrayal is so bad, I will never do this again. So that could be why the Five of Wands is out there, because that's about chaos. Somebody's really going to piss you off. Freedom from toxicity. So that is the topic for November for Capricorn. You're going to free yourself from toxicity. Anything that's toxic is not good for you. Especially after you've done the work to get out of it. Speak up at work. Don't be a robot. You have a right to say something. So a lot of these employers are trying to get you to be quiet about things they know need to be changed because they just want you to fall in line. And unfortunately, that's not what Capricorns do. We're not about to fall in line with anything. This person is lying to you. So if you were thinking someone was lying, they are lying. That can go for work or personal. So someone's lying about something. Move away from this toxic situation or it will be never ending. So there's something toxic in your life. And I feel like that's what the actual change is something toxic being removed. And I feel like this has come up before in a September reading. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Look into this situation. There's more to the story. So again, someone's lying to you. They're being very toxic. Somebody may have gotten your name involved in something that you didn't even know about. You can get two more. Always speak your mind, no matter what. Look closely at your check stub. So somebody could be trying to take your money. So if you work overtime, especially when you work overtime, make sure you checking your stuff. And even if you're not, you know, people are human and they can mess up. Actions are not matching words. Yeah, this is lies. Be mindful of how people say stuff. They may try to make it seem like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. The odds are great. Like when they say odds are great, just know that that's not a for sure thing. You know, it's kind of like you have to pay attention to a lot more now. And don't be stifled. Speak up no matter where you're at. If you go to a restaurant and you ordered something and they forgot to put tomatoes on it, you paid, and let's say you paid extra for tomatoes and they didn't put it on there. Speak up and go get your stuff, because things are not free these days and they're definitely expensive. I already get my two. Heart blockages are in effect. So yeah, somebody has an issue with commitment or speaking their heart to someone. Watch your purse around this person they steal. Damn. So be careful who you have in your house. Be careful when you're at work. You know, sometimes you might leave your office or you might leave something in the car. Somebody's watching that. So be mindful, because somebody's trying to steal your money because they don't have anything. This could also be about stealing your ideas. So if you have an employer that's asking you, oh, what can we do to fix it and blah, 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 just know that some of these employers are going to take your idea and go up to the big man, and the big man's going to assume that they came up with that information. So be mindful of that. Because there's a lot of people that are trying to get credit for things that they don't need to be getting credit for. Alright, so let's see what's going on. When it comes to love for Capricorn, what do they need to know for November? Oop. I can see you as my wife. That's trying to pop out. So yeah, somebody can see you as their wife, their child's mother, all of that. But they feel like things are over between the two of you. I just saw Aries. Man, I'm so tired. Whoever this person is, y'all, that's afraid to speak up, I'm tired of them. I really am. Like, that's why when I can't do readings all the time, because it's like too much the same thing over and over again, because somebody out there is afraid to say something. I did something I regret. Yeah, somebody made a poor choice. Do you still want me? So somebody basically chose someone else. If we're talking about love, because that's what I'm getting. They chose someone else, didn't work out, and so they're wondering, do you still want them? And mind you, this person probably did something dirty to you. They regret walking away from you, leaving you the way that they did. This love is powerful. We will do great things. So yeah, this is definitely a twin or a soulmate. I'm getting more of a twin, because usually in twin flame situations, it's always one person that's doing the work and the other person is just feeding off of that, and they're not really putting the work in themselves. And that's a problem, because that means it's one-sided. Dang, all these cards fell out. Look, oh, I already seen that one, sorry. They said I should leave you. So someone listened to somebody else as far as how they felt about their own feelings. Crazy, right? They said I should leave you. So because someone else told you to leave somebody, even though you know that person's good for you, you're going to leave anyway. Yeah, very childlike. I always think about reaching out to you. So I told you somebody wants to reach out, send you a message. They see you. Even if you don't hear from them, they see you. So always be on your best behavior. No, I'm saying, do what you want to do. Okay? Do what you want to do. I feel like you are a stranger. So you guys have had some distance. You haven't been talking. So they don't know you anymore. They don't know the new you. Let me just say that. Because you took the time to figure yourself out. This person was still lacking that. You make me angry. So people only get angry with you because they can't control you and because they wish they were you. So there can be some envy going on there. I had to walk away so I didn't hurt you. So good thing this person did. This person walked away because they didn't want to hurt you because they know that you're a good person. But they weren't ready to meet you at your good person, so they had to go and do their dirt elsewhere. Outside looks fine, but I'm so broken inside. So yeah, this person has problems. Some of you may know who your twin would be, because I don't use that word lightly, but it's a real thing. I would just say that because I have one. And days get better, y'all. It really does. There was a time when I was so like heartbroken, but now it's like, okay, I think about the person and it's like, whatever. You know, I'm not obsessed about it. I'm still living my life. I'm doing what I need to do. And so that's what it is. Let's see what else this person got to say. I guess I can get the old school ghetto messages out. I really can't wait for this deck. I hope it comes out looking good because I'm going to be mad. This could be them telling whoever they're with that someone else is on their mind, or they could be saying like, okay, I miss you, but I'm, focused on somebody else. So yeah, this person does miss you. Where have you been? I feel like this person's getting agitated because you haven't reached out, and that's why they're like, oh, you're a stranger, because you don't want to have nothing to do with it. That's the part that gets me. These people out here, male or female, don't matter. They know what you are to them, who you are, how you make them feel, and they still mess it up. And so when you finally had enough, or you're like, I deserve better, then all of a sudden they're coming back, but they're not ready yet. They're just bothering you. So it's like, why don't you just stay away instead and then come back and hopefully I haven't moved on. And that's pretty much how I look at stuff. I want to take you on a real date. So for some of you, this person wants to be seen in public with you now. But all of this stuff is like, what is that word? It's words without action. And that's what there was something here. Yeah, actions are not matching words. So their words are saying, I miss you and I want to take you out on a real date, but their actions are not showing that. I don't want to see you with anyone else. So again, back to the selfishness. You can't be selfish and not want someone else to be with someone if you don't want to be with them. Like, it don't make no sense. We are too different. So this is what's keeping you guys away from each other, because this person feels like you guys are not on the same page. That's what I'm getting. This person is really struggling. And this could be you guys too, but somebody's struggling here. Let me just say somebody, because it can go either way. Somebody is definitely struggling because they know it's not going to work out, but they still want that person. That's crazy. So maybe November is going to be the month that someone makes a final decision. A final decision will be made in November. We have trust God. So again, trusting your intuition. God-given intuition. I can see as my wife is here again. So yeah, somebody might actually try to propose to you, but I'm getting the feeling that it's not genuine to the sense of this person actually being ready. They just want to keep you off the market. All right, let's get the ghetto messages, and then I'm gonna take my black self to sleep. Your girl needs some rest. Because for some reason on the weekends, I still wake up as if I'm going to, work and taking my daughter to school and stuff. But I don't know. I just be getting tired. All right. So let's see. OG ghetto messages. Let's get a few of these. So what does this person want to tell Capricorn at this point in time in November? What does this person want to tell Capricorn? If they were in front of their face, if they could text them, call them. What did they want to say? I just thought about that person really trying to give me a sob story, thinking I was going to give him money or something. That is funny. Ooh, he gonna put his stuff in the purse. But just look, sometimes people code stuff too. Because I used to do that. Those are the people that are afraid to like come out and say it. So they might code it in a meme or something like that. What is Capricorn? Let's just run away from it all. We are just friends. So I don't know if they're trying to tell that to somebody. Maybe you guys are going to say that to someone. It's looking like a Pornhub night. So somebody is alone. They're missing you. They don't have any other options, or they're unwanted options. This person's struggling financially. They're unemployed or using others for money. They can't pay their bills. I really don't understand how people can do that, but I know that things happen. But there's a lot of men out here that don't want to work, and women. But I interact with a lot of men, so that's why I'm saying that. I'm not hating on y'all. Let's see. Okay, your mind. So yeah, somebody feels like they have control over you. I told you about jealous. Somebody stalking, possession. So they could be online stalking too. You changed my life and I love you for that. So yeah, with you healing yourself, you're starting to show this person there's something else out there. There's real love. Maybe this person never experienced that before, or they always have bad things. We do have karmic. So there is a karmic looming around, a karmic energy. Don't let that get attached to you guys, because remember, we're not thinking negative in November. All up in my feelings. You deserve better than me. So this goes back to we are too different. So insecurity, no confidence, and I'm the problem. So this person knows they'll mess up your life. We also have drug addiction. So pills, weed, meth. And with this card too, I kind of feel like there's two different ways I can interpret it. They could actually be a drug addict. You could be their drug of choice, so they could be addicted to you, or they could sell it. And I'm going to go with selling. Somebody might be selling some drugs, but I'm going to stay out of that. It's not my business. Definitely not my business. At all. Okay, so watch your surroundings. So like I said, somebody's definitely watching you. Constant argument. So there goes that Five of Wands, that chaotic and conflict energy. So this could be what this person's dealing with. So it may not necessarily be you, but it could be that this is in your space, because this person still holds you in their heart, if that makes sense. So you could be directly feeling what this person's feeling. Acting different depending on who I'm with. So this is somebody that's fake. I'm getting air energy, and I'm sorry to say that. Actually Aquarius, but any air energy, because they can adapt. My experience with Geminis, just in general, be very careful, because my daughter's father went 10 years without drinking, and then as soon as I left him, he started drinking heavily. And so yeah, they can really hold out for a long time, so don't mess with them. And we have I'm in my feelings. So we have two cards about feelings, all up in my feelings. So yeah, this person really is feeling some type of way, and I really wish they could find their way, because this is getting annoying. Let's see what we have at the bottom. Run away from me. So this person doesn't even trust themselves. That's crazy, right? And then we have April. So Aries and Taurus, fire and earth energy, that did come out. So maybe by April, something's going to transpire, or in is it 4 months? What's 4 months? 11, 12, 1, 2, February. I don't know. That may make sense to somebody. But anyway, y'all, that's it. Thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to go follow Vibrant at her TikTok. I believe she put it in here. And Marcy. Mine's is Cali Cap Energy 88, of course. You know, I don't really do too much on that. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much. I'm gonna go take me a little quick nap and then find me something to eat because your girl is hungry. April 4th, I think so. But yeah, y'all can talk amongst each other while I get this put up. Ooh, this made me sleepy. I was already sleepy, but I'm even more so now. I just be like in my own world. I got a headboard I gotta put up because I bought a new one because I wanted to change. I gotta put my daughter's bed up. I just got a lot of stuff to do that I'm not about to do all that today. So, yeah. But this is the same thing. Somebody is really attached. It's always the same thing. They miss you, but they don't say nothing. This is too crazy. 5 everything. 5 everything. 5 everything. My dream has been crazy too. I ain't even gonna tell you. My dream last night was like X-rated, and I woke up disgusted. I didn't know what the hell that was about. And that's crazy. I'm gonna keep that one here. Clutch my pearls, as they call it. I think that's what they say. Okay, now I'm just getting goofy. All right, I'm gonna get off because people that watch this later are gonna be like, "What?" I really do cut to the chase, and then people are like, "Damn, like I don't want to get to know you. I don't know nothing. Like, what is it? Tell me what I need to know." Thanks to is it Tamara? I know I probably say that wrong all the time. Tilting back forward, right? You said who's on your mind? I don't know. Like I had woke up and I have a T-Mobile, so I woke up and I had all these like missed calls because I have it to where this specific number from the trucker guy goes directly to voicemail. I told him before, just leave me alone. Don't talk to me. This fool left the voicemail talking about who's this. Like, don't try to play that like I'm calling you. Go away, okay? Like, when people had a chance with me and you messed that up, goodbye. Unless I want to talk to you. But it's just too much. And then another one messaged me from another account asking, did you block me? Clearly I did if you weren't able to reach me. So, you know, don't let these people try to drag you into their mess. That's all I gotta say. All right, y'all. I'm for real getting off. Hope you enjoyed and get something out of this. Always trust yourself. I'll catch you guys later.